What's going on, everyone? So today in this video I'm here and basically I'm going to be explaining and making a video on how you guys can really resell your Supreme online and what are the best ways, new methods to sell Supreme online. And I know there's all the basic methods. I'll discuss those and go over those first for a very short amount of time. But you know, basically in this video I'm not teaching y'all how to become a millionaire by reselling Supreme. That's a whole different story. Like, I'm sure someone that's made $1 million off it won't share their secrets. That would just make sense. But basically, I'm just gonna be explaining in this video how you guys can, just basically start making some cash. So, you have a comfortable amount of money and maybe you can start like supporting yourself in different ways, growing your collection, whatever you want to do with the extra cash you get. Basically, I'm just gonna be teaching y'all how y'all can make just, comfortable amount of money. If you just want some extra cash, and this is how y'all can do it. And I'm gonna show y'all how you can do it online so you don't have to really meet anybody in person. You can just ship it or just keep it really simple. So I'm just gonna get in this video. Hope you guys will enjoy it. I just talked really fast for that intro. So subscribe, drop a like, and let's get started. Now first, I'm gonna discuss the basic methods, and the basic methods, are, Grail, StockX, eBay, all those platforms, meeting in person, sneaker events. I've made plenty of videos on those and different ways you guys can use them to your advantage. I'm not gonna link any of them below, but basically, if you wanna sell your stuff online, you can go there, pay a slight fee through PayPal. It's a 2.9% commission, I think, for PayPal. Or not commission, but fee that they take of your money you earn. So, just think about that. You use PayPal, it's very safe and secure. Don't gift, just use goods and services and you'll be good for all the apps. And the apps also take a fee since you sold them there. So, you may be ended up paying like 8 to 10% in fees, other than on Instagram, where there is no fees other than PayPal, because that's how it works. And especially if you meet up in person and buy something off someone, then there's actually 0 fees there. So that's really simple. Instagram keeps it really simple. Really, just if you want to make some money, just go to Instagram. It's very simple. It's decent. Decent. But y'all probably know about all those platforms. You probably used all those platforms and you're still trying to figure out how you can resell online for a profit, because I know, Instagram's very, very popular. You don't even need that large of a following, you just need a very consistent inventory. And that's what I think the most important thing with reselling is. You'll just need a consistent inventory. If you come out with a clean and new inventory and refreshed inventory and new items every week, your profile's gonna bang and you're gonna start making a lot of money. Especially if you start making more money, then you can bring in more new inventory. Like, you'll just be making a ton. Basically, if you just keep it consistent, like posting a few items a week, each week. If you have a few items, and just start with maybe smaller items and then lead up to big items and big purchases, and just start showing people basically what you got in your collection. That's what I think it starts out with. But one of the most important things you need to know about reselling, period. I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I can tell you this because this works in life too. Basically, if you take a slight loss, do not give up. You're gonna take losses and then you're gonna take big dubs, and that's just how it works. Just big butts and small cuts. That all happens every once in a while. And that's just how it goes. I came up with that quote on the fly. I think that's actually sort of nice. I'm not gonna lie. Big bucks, small cuts. That's just how it works. Sometimes you're gonna sometimes make very little profit to no profit, and maybe some losses sometimes, and sometimes you're gonna be making so much money that you don't know what to do with it. And I'm not even trying to speak, I'm a motivational speaker. I'm just saying that's how reselling works. But let's finally get into the new methods, because it's probably annoying at this point that I'm still talking now. The first one, I think this is a fairly ignored method and also not well known. And you guys probably know what Reddit is, but basically there is a thread on there called Supreme Clothing, and you can go on there and sell your items. They have a buy, sell, trade thread for each week. Someone makes a new one and people sell under there, and there's a guy running it. He's really good at what he does. From what I can see, like, it's all organized super nice. And basically people, not even many people use it, but there's people that are actively buying on it, people selling on there. And I know this is another method you guys can use. And I know some people be like, oh, this is old, but it's a new method, because I feel like I'm not saying that I'm introducing it to a lot more people. I'm just saying that I'm about to say the same thing. I'm just sharing with you guys because, this method, again, it's not used very often, and it's definitely another way that you can resell your items safely. Just go on there, use goods and services when you're buying or selling, just so you don't get scammed. That's just how it works. You do not want to get scammed, so use goods and services on PayPal, and only use PayPal, so I recommend. If someone says another app like Cash App or anything like that, I'm not saying those are sketchy. I'm saying if you don't know the name of it and you don't know what it does, then don't use it. Simple way not to get scammed. And don't gift. Even if someone begs you to gift, never gift, because then they can take your money and run away with their item, and you can't really get your money back. It's very hard to. I've had it happen before where I gifted someone, and this is when I was new to it, and I lost a bunch of money, but I did end up getting it back by, I don't even know what chance. I somehow did, but just another method here. Use Reddit Supreme Clothing, the buy, sell, trade thread, and I just, it's another method you guys can use. People are actively buying, people are actively selling, and you can even tell how many people are on the thread at once. So just be sure just another method. Just sell on Reddit. Oh, not to mention the buy, sell, trade thing, it's not new whatsoever. Go into Dropspy, all those Instagram pages, you probably know what the lead pages are right now. Just go under there, they post a buy, sell, trade thing every week. You can go there on Instagram, same rules apply, little fees. You know, meet someone local, you can meet up there, follow those reselling pages, whatever you want to do. And you know, you can sell your items there, just goods and services. Just keep it simple. It's on Instagram instead of Reddit this time, so maybe it's easier. But next up, we got Facebook groups. Now, it is true that in the holy Bible of Facebook and mom culture, that Facebook is for moms and dads probably in their 40s or you know, late 30s, you know, probably about to, you know, go through that sort of midlife crisis sort of thing. That's sort of what age it's for. That's just a known fact. But aside from our corny jokes, we're actually gonna get serious here. But basically, Facebook groups are really good, and I found this one Facebook group in particular where, you know, you can make an account and, you know, again, same rules applies to buy, sell, trade thing, the exact same rules, buy through goods and services. They got local meetups, they got all these things here. And you know, this Facebook group has 76,000 members. So basically, people that are interested in buying and selling Supreme, you have 76,000 members in this one group here. Now, if you think about it, that's a lot of people you can possibly get your item to, so you can sell through these Facebook groups. And this, again, this isn't a relatively new method. It's just these older methods have started to fade away. And I'm just trying to tell you, these are still some of the best methods you guys can use. Or maybe they're more slept on methods if you want to go on that. I'm not going to title this middle video, or maybe I will title it slept on reselling methods. That's actually probably a good title. I'm probably going to use that. But just going off of that, you know, there's plenty of Facebook groups for reselling, and I would just recommend you guys use it because, again, I know these apps are the easier way and this way, but you know, you can use this too. It's, again, Facebook's an app and you can use that. And you know, I guess a lot of people still use their hustle for and use it on Facebook. So just that's what I would recommend. Go on Facebook and join some of these groups and start selling your stuff there. Again, you just want to get your item out on as many platforms as possible, or your items in your inventory, so you can sell it faster. And that's what a lot of people that are really successful have done. Y'all like the hair though? Look at that, bro. That's like, it don't even look like I have a hairline or anything. Like, look at that, like. Whoa. Now, another thing I'd recommend is if you got a Snapchat or Instagram. I noticed I wasn't gonna go back into Instagram or really like more social media platforms, even though Facebook technically is one. Go into Snapchat, put them on your Snapchat stories. Say you have some for sale, and maybe you'll catch a couple people that are interested in it. I mean, it doesn't even matter like how many people you have necessarily. You just, again, you just want to post to as many places as possible. So maybe try posting it in your Snapchat story, or you know, on your Instagram story, or whatever you have. Just post the items you have for sale. And you know, I've seen plenty of people do it. And you know, again, just the classic methods like Instagram, I'd say, are fairly, you know, good and reliable. And even some of the newer methods like StockX. You know, I'm personally not a big fan of StockX. Sorry to all my people who are StockX fans, I understand that. But you know, just I'm not a huge fan of StockX just because, you know, it really, you know, you can make profit there, but you know, there's just some other methods that I feel are better in it, even though StockX is very easy. Another method you guys can use, you know, I'm gonna share some here, but basically you can create your own website and sell your items on there. So I would recommend making an Instagram reselling account. And I did this for a bit, and it was very easy. I made a lot of money off it. I'm not even like trying to boast or anything there, but I'm just saying I made a really good profit off a lot of my items by doing this. I'm gonna share it here, and this is, again, a very traditional method, I'd say, and I know a lot of really successful resellers that use it, and I don't know why more people don't use it. And you know, maybe it's a good thing because it doesn't keep it oversaturated, but I'm gonna share it here anyway. So you make an Instagram reselling account and you grow a decent following on that account. I'd say if you got 1,000 followers, or you know, like 1,000, like 1,500 loyal followers, like people that love your posts and you like the items that you have. Like if you get around 200 likes per post and you have 1,500 followers on a reselling page, first of all, that's really good, and I just want to keep that in mind. So basically, when you have those 1,500 loyal followers, say you're making a website, and then you know, you create a website on, you know, one of the free platforms or whatever, one of like a website that allows you to sell stuff. Like, you know, Ticktail, I've had difficulties with them before, so, you know, I don't know, you can use that, or you can, you know, make your own website on something and, you know, just make a checkout option, like a, you know, just, you know, if you're buying something on a website, let's say, just like a Supreme website, except it's not set up in that exact way. But going off of that, you make that website and you post your inventory on there, and you basically keep them all on shadow, like you don't let, and nobody can see them, but you make the website, and then once you're done with that, you post that you're gonna be making a drop, like a Supreme drop, and you say you're dropping on a set date and time, and then you, once that set date and time comes across, you've promoted it a bunch, then people are gonna be hyped for it, and when people are hyped for it, they're gonna be ready, go on your website and buy your stuff, especially if you have cheaper items, like a bunch of Supreme stickers for sale and smaller accessories. People go nuts for those, and they'll buy all your stuff out. Like I had 100 stickers on my website each one for $175. They all sold out within 10 minutes, and that's just what I'd say, just keep that in mind. fine. Just buy a lot of really smaller stock items so you can make small profits off of, but if you have a lot of them, then you can be making a big profit. And I just recommend maybe making like reselling options like that, like mini Supreme drops, you want to call it that, except maybe with a variety of brands and maybe just all Supreme. And so it's basically just like you're blessing your people with, you know, obviously keep good prices on items, and you know, just do it every week. And you know, if you're able to bring in that much inventory, this method can make you a lot of money. And I'd recommend doing drops, maybe not every week, but maybe once, like twice a month, once a month, something like that, and just stay consistent, post your inventory, and that's really another method I recommend. You can make a lot off. Anyways, I don't know why I got like this shadow under my eyes. Y'all see, like, look, I got like a shadow like over here. Like, it looks like I don't even have eyes here. But I just hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully, again, it was helpful. You learned something new. That's what I'm just trying to do. I love teaching people. I love helping people. And, you know, it's one of the things that brings joy to my day. It's like making videos like this. That's why I've been uploading 5 days in a row, because I just want to stay consistent with it. I'm gonna bring y'all out content and help y'all out. So hopefully you learned something new, some new places you guys can sell, and hopefully you learned that the, you know, some other methods you guys can use and just how you guys can make a profit. I'm just really trying to help you all out here, so hopefully it did. If it did, go ahead and subscribe, drop a like on the video, and if you didn't enjoy the video whatsoever and you're still here somehow, you can subscribe and like too. I'd appreciate that anyway. So yeah, that's it. Really simple. So thank y'all for watching. I love all y'all, and peace out.